Okay, hello Year 9. This is Mr. Hinchliffe from the History Department, and I'm just going to spend a few minutes just to talk through how you can access our online work that we've created in the History Department and show you how that works. So this is the Joe Richardson Community School history website that was created during the lockdown period, which we're going to use a lot this year. Some of you may have already accessed this for your Year 8 stuff, and we want you to continue using this in Year 9 as well. You should be able to eventually access this via the SharePoint on your relevant year group. So you would go to History Year 9 and you would find the link to this website. You can also access it through the Joe Richardson school website and the History Department there. So what you want to do is you want to get yourself to Key Stage 3 homework up here, this tab. You're now in Year 9, so you go down to the Western Front, but what you've got here is a little drop down arrow here. You press that and you get to the homework project. So you select on this. So this is a homework project that will be set for you about the forgotten soldiers of the First World War. You've got the online project, but you've also got a downloadable printed version as well if you prefer to use that. But we want to encourage you to use the online system. It's really accessible from your phone as well, but preferably you want to be accessing it from a laptop or a computer. So you click on here. This will load up. Okay, it will give you an introduction into the homework, about what the homework is. Okay, and then you've got several clips that you can use. Press next, and you've got a couple of fields that you have to fill in. So you have to fill in your first name, and anything you see with a little red asterisk means that you have to fill that in. You can't go on to the next section or the next page without filling in those mandatory fields. So first name, and put your last name in as well. And then what you do is then you'd select your particular Year 9 class. So all the staff codes are here. So HIN 2, Mr. Hinchliffe, MAT 2, Miss Mattin, GRE 4, Miss Green, YA 2, Mr. Yates, and LON 3, Dr. Longson. So I'm just going to go for a random class, so 9A. And then it brings me to the homework. So the whole homework project is here. And the way this works is you read the information. So for example, study the image below, and it gives you a bit of an insight into the information. Okay. You don't need to do anything after that. Then you read this information here, and you've got a field here. So look, you can see your answer, asterisk. So you'd read the information about whether or not Indian people wanted to fight in the First World War for Britain, and then you answer the question. It says, what does the Imperial War Museum miss out about India's self-governance? And you would respond with your answer. You can write as much as you want here. There isn't a limit on how many characters that you need to do, so you can write a well developed and explained analysis of the answer. All of your answers will then be sent to me via a spreadsheet, and I'll be able to check your answers and mark your homework and give you a mark back to your email. So it's very quick for that. So I'm just going to say it showed this. I'm not going to write the homework because I'm not doing it right now, but I have to write something in there in order to get to the next section, obviously. Again, have a little read of this, and again, how well received were the Indian troops in France? Got an answer, another bit of information, and finally one other question as well. There's only actual 3 mandatory questions you have to answer. There's just a bit of reading. There's an optional video as well, so the videos are there to help you to kind of develop your understanding further. You could then go next. Okay, and at the end of each homework, you will always have a little low stakes quiz, which kind of tests your knowledge as well. They're all multiple choice. So again, look, there's the red asterisk, which means it's mandatory. So once you've done the reading, approximately how many Indian soldiers served during the First World War? I'm just going to do some random things here. Yeah, true or false. As you go through, you do it. and once you submit that, it will give you your score. You'll be able to view your score. I got 0 out of 0, but obviously I haven't done the reading, so you obviously would hopefully have 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5, and I think you can attempt the quiz again, and then I would have received all that information, and it'll show you exactly where you went wrong. There you go. And then I'll get that. So your subject teachers will get that. We'll get the information. We'll get your responses. And as I said before, we would then be able to mark that homework online and send a response back to you as soon as you complete it. So it's a really, really fast, effective way of you to complete the homework online. Okay, thank you.